Back into rural Kentucky, we find ourselves off the future alignment of Interstate 69, taking a look at the town of Madisonville. Clearly visible off the freeway is this unassuming mall known as the Parkway Plaza Mall. Why don't we get a look at how it's doing? There is no information readily available on this mall, but you know what pulled through for me? A comprehensive archive of local newspaper, The Messenger. The mall was confirmed as under construction in 1978 under the guidance of developer Tom Florida. Around this time, construction for a road that would act as the mall's ring road would be approved for construction and would link Madison Square Avenue to Davis Well Road once complete. Although an odd layout, this would provide a partial ring road for the mall before wrapping around, crossing the railroad, and going on into town on the south end. It's worth noting that Parkway Plaza Mall gets its name from being visible off the Penny Ryle Parkway, with easy access from the nearby interchange as well as a dedicated road. In July 30th, 1980, under the guidance of Continental Development after being sold by Tom Florida, Parkway Plaza Mall would open, with the mayor hosting a ribbon-cutting ceremony to herald the big shiny new mall. Local TV stations and radio stations alike would report on the mall's opening and even hosted a performance by the Fort Campbell Marching Band and Color Guard. 42 out of 43 stores were ready for the people of Madisonville and its surrounding area, with anchors JCPenney, Harvey's, Rose's, and a rare department store known as Bear's servicing the good people of Madisonville and beyond. No more Pier 1 imports, no new Oldsmobiles anymore, but there's still lots of space in this mall. Although a small town, Parkway Plaza Mall was no slouch as it enjoyed a decade of prosperity, hosting various shows for people to see and deals for shoppers to exploit. It even maintained stores like Radio Shack, Rogers Jewelers, Ormond's, Young's, Maurice's, and even a store called Snooty Fox. Though it didn't take too long for musical chairs to start up, as Peebles came into the scene in 1989. Peebles would acquire the Harvey's brand and reconfigure the store to their desires. Unfortunately, by the 90s, the Messenger paper was reporting that vacancy rates were rising in the Parkway Plaza Mall by the mid-90s as 10 tenants vacated the mall, including the Farmers Bank. Rose's also closed in summer 1994 as the company faced major financial troubles at the time. Bear's also closed in September that year, and by this time, the mall was owned by Equitable Real Estate based out of Atlanta. However, there was an upside. Rumors were confirmed by the mall itself when Goodies would come into the picture in November 1996, filling in the void left behind by Rose's. Dowahair's would also come into the picture, presumably to fill in the void left behind by Bear's. Enter the 2000s, and the mall was still holding up with Peebles, Goodies, and Dowahair's. But then JCPenney up and closed in April 2001. However, JCPenney left enough of an impact on the mall for stores like Goose and Gander to continue selling their catalog. In 2002, the anchor space would be reconfigured to make way for an 8-screen Capitol Cinemas and Tumbleweed Mesquite Bar and Grill. And in 2005, Red Wagon Antiques would open up as well, also selling a JCPenney Merchants catalog. In 2008, Dowahair's would close its doors for the last time, leaving behind a large vacancy. And just a year later, Goodies would close its doors for the last time as well. The Public Library of Madisonville did temporarily fill in the old Dowahair space, while Burke's Outlet would come to replace Goodies. While the public library got a notice to vacate, Burke's Outlet still remains as of the making of this video. Meanwhile, Capitol Cinemas would get rebranded by AMC Cinemas before eventually closing. Meanwhile, Peebles would eventually get rebranded by Gordman's, and then 2020 happened, forcing Gordman's to liquidate all assets shortly after reopening. I do not have any time for my personal thoughts, but let me wrap up with this summary. In 2021, as the mall picked itself back up off the ground, Dunham Sports signed on to fill the void left behind by Peebles and Gordman's, while Golden Ticket Cinemas signed on to replace AMC Cinemas. Although the mall has diminished over the years, this should be a prime example of the unyielding resolve of a small mall. Never underestimate the humble small-town mall, as the locals can almost always find a use for it. May Parkway Plaza Mall's future be bright. I know I didn't do the farewell and good luck for Madisonville or Parkway Plaza Mall. I wanted to, but I ran out of time.